Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly love reading. Let's see what's going on for you this week in terms of love. You have the Two of Swords, death or transformation, the Moon, the Five of Wands, Ten of Swords. So they have a lot of fear today. And these are the messages from the heart cards. These are available for pre-order on my website right now. They're going to be sent out in late September, so if you want a copy, please check out the link below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. So we have betrayal, butterfly, seeking reassurance, bitterness, ghosting, engagement. Okay, so very intense energies, very fearful energies this person's in today. Okay, so they ultimately are fearing that you're stabbing them in the back in some kind of way. They're fearing some sort of betrayal, so they're confused. I feel like this is a head versus heart. This person's going through a lot of turmoil in this confusion. Maybe they feel like they're at some sort of crossroads. In the death card, it's like it's trying to cut the ties. So this person, they may be feeling very fearful and wanting to kind of run away. That is being depicted here in the Ten of Swords, someone running away. Five of Wands, there may be conflict between you both or ghosting. And the Moon is just fears and illusions. I feel like this person, their mind is creating a lot of fearful illusions that they're believing are real a lot of the time, and it's really blocking them from their heart and their inner knowing. And so this person takes flight quite a lot. There's a witch here flying away as well. Yeah, look, this person today, whatever anxieties they're having about your connection, they're really blowing them out of proportion in their mind. The cat's looking in the water, and the reflection is this huge panther. So it could be like stubbornness within this person as well. There could have been a recent conflict between you, and this person's feeling bitter today. It says anger, resentment, jealousy, silent treatment, arguments, cold shoulder, ghosting, criticizing. So maybe this person's giving you the cold shoulder right now. They feel like there's some sort of betrayal, or they know that you feel that there's a betrayal if they're running away. It says deception, lies, heartbreak, stabbed in the back, separation, breakup, cheating, third party. Okay, so they may feel that they hurt you a lot. They know that their thoughts get in the way. Their thoughts create all this paranoia or stories in their mind, and so maybe sometimes they're lashing out at you. They're being overly like defensive, and or it could be the opposite. They could be stonewalling you. They could be ghosting you, bottling up their feelings, giving you that silent treatment, and they're very confused. They're like, do I run away from this connection, or do I continue to try and work through the issues? There seems to be a lot of obstacles here, a lot of power struggles perhaps, or it could be someone's in their shell and the other person's trying to get them to come out of their shell. And this person, that they fear, they're not sure of their own feelings because they're feeling this pressure of being pulled out of their shell. They're feeling this pressure to be sure of their feelings, but the more they feel pressured by you, the more they're stuck in uncertainty. So maybe that's creating a lot of conflict, a runner and chaser, and they're sort of blaming themselves. They feel like maybe there's something wrong with them because they're having so many difficulties in opening up. I feel like this person is a bit of an introvert, or just it's like trying to get blood out of a stone, trying to get them to open up about their feelings. And so maybe they lash out at you if you try and get that out of them, or they just run away, but they keep returning to you. So maybe you've just gone through some sort of tower moment with this person, and they're being stubborn right now, but at the same time I don't feel like they're fully like cutting the ties with you. We have seeking reassurance. They are wanting to know the future, you know. There's still a little bit of hope here. They are scared of losing you. They're wanting to feel secure, and they're missing you. They want to be close. So yeah, I feel like this person, they have tried to be secure and balanced and stable, but this person has a tendency to overthink things, and all fears from their past are kind of being projected into your connection, obviously subconsciously. They don't want that. They do want peace and harmony and happiness, but they're not sure how to achieve that. I feel like this person has no idea why these fears come up, or what's going on, or why there's so much triggering in your connection. They wish there was harmony, but this person, Spirit is actually saying it is important that this person runs away, because then they go into solitude, and then that gives them the space to understand their own feelings, and that's when they come back. But they keep running away because they're feeling pressured to feel certain things, or do certain things, or be a certain way, and then they're thinking, well, is that how I genuinely feel, or am I just feeling pressured into being this way? And then all the uncertainties come up. Maybe they feel like they're kind of faking it to appease you, and then they just become very unsure, Two of Swords, and so there's a lot of instability. They don't feel like they're trusting their feelings, basically. And so there's this head versus heart going on today. And we do have engagement though, getting engaged, deeper commitment, marriage proposal, the next phase in a relationship. So they're wanting to re-engage. They are wanting that balance, that harmony, and the butterfly. They're wanting a transformation of your relationship, a freedom from these blocks. They're trying to seek understanding, and they want growth and strength, and they want to be trusting in their feelings. But it's very much a struggle right now. Maybe they can't see clearly today because they feel like they either betrayed you or you betrayed them. Maybe they sort of trust in you more when you just take a step back and you relax and you don't try and micromanage the connection. But maybe you tried to micromanage, or you showed like anger or annoyance that it was hard for them to express themselves or something. You expressed some sort of disappointment in one of their struggles, and then maybe that was a huge like tower moment. It felt like a betrayal. They feel like they can't trust you, like they feel like perhaps you're going to blame or criticize them every time they make a mistake. So basically this person, I'm sensing they feel kind of like they're messed up, they've got a lot of problems, and it's really, really just making them feel bad about themselves. Maybe they feel like there's something wrong with them and they'll never be able to heal that, or they'll never be able to be normal or something like that. And so they're running away from that. Your connection is highlighting their blocks, and the ego, doesn't ever like to admit blocks, and it's painful for this person to realize just how much healing they still have to do. Maybe they feel like they healed a lot and they were almost fully healed or something, and then something else gets triggered in your connection, and then they realize there's still like so much more left to heal. They've only done the tip of the iceberg kind of thing, and it's just overwhelming, and it brings in a lot of sadness. So what else are they thinking about you today? I want to be with you forever. Wow, the 10 of Cups. So that's really positive. That is their goal, that is their dream, but there's just a lot of struggles. There's a lot of triggering in your connection. you have the Death card, Major Arcana, and the Moon. So this connection is definitely meant to bring up the subconscious wounds and fears into the conscious awareness, so you can transform those blocks. 2 Major Arcana cards here, and those are things that are soul contracts. So yeah, this is a very challenging connection, but we have Butterfly, all about the transformation. I'm not sure what to choose, 7 of Cups. So yeah, this person keeps falling back into uncertainty, or they feel pressured by you in some kind of way. So today, yeah, they're feeling uncertain. They're like, should I stay? Should I go? Are these obstacles, you know, are we able to overcome them, or is this pattern of pain just going to keep repeating itself? They want to go into their man cave today, and they're really trying to reflect upon your connection and make sense of it and make a decision about it. Change is scary but worth it. So this is the Death card again, or transformation. They are seeing today, they're understanding the good qualities of your connection in terms of growth. They feel like they're maturing through your connection. They feel like they are becoming a better version of themselves, but maybe sometimes they relapse into bad habits or self-destructive kind of ways, and maybe that's happened recently and they're running away because they feel like they betrayed you, kind of thing, and that's so painful for them. But they want to make a change, they really do, but they're just trying to think how to do that, how to heal this. You are my soulmate, 6 of Cups. So yeah, in their heart, beneath all their fears, beneath all the conflict or difficulties and struggles you've been through, they know that you are their soulmate. They know that there's an innocence underneath everything that's been triggered up between you both, and they want a reconciliation. This is someone from your past returning to your life, the 6 of Cups. And please don't leave me, the 8 of Cups. Wow. So yeah, maybe they feel like you're leaving them and they're feeling stabbed in the back. 8 of Cups is the card about walking away, and in this card it shows someone running away, or maybe they feel like you pushed them away or told them to go or something like that. So these are our eternal love cards. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. Yeah, obsession, that's the mind again, the overactive thinking. Yeah, this person, their thoughts make them feel all over the place, and a total emotional roller coaster. So they were overthinking everything, making a lot of fears come up, and it all just became too intense, too scary. So I feel like they've taken space. They may have run away to try and find balance within themselves again. You are always my number one and always will be. So yeah, they do see you as their soulmate. They see you as the one for them. They recognize that so much growth has occurred through your connection, but at the same time, that change, that transformation is very scary when all the triggering happens in the moment. I am a mess. I don't even know how to love myself or have a healthy relationship. Yeah, so this connection is highlighting how they feel that they are a mess. They have this story attached to themselves that there's something wrong with them. They're a mess. They mess up this relationship. So that, yeah, there's like a tangle of karma that's been worked through within your connection. So yeah, it's very like complicated, very challenging right now. And sometimes, well, quite often, this person just needs to get away to try and find a sense of stability again and understanding before they come back. And this may be a cycle that keeps repeating. Past life karma is causing a deep rejection fear that I'm not even consciously aware of. So yeah, in your past lives, there were painful things that happened, and Those fears have bled through into this lifetime, and they have this deep fear of rejection deep down, and they're rejecting themselves basically. They feel that they're not normal or something. They feel like they can't have like a healthy relationship. This may be someone that has an avoidant attachment style. I don't know why, but I always doubt your love for me. So yeah, that's what triggers them. A fear of abandonment, a fear of rejection. Maybe this person takes everything as being stabbed in the back. They feel everything's a rejection or something. My soul's desire cards. Wow, I'm ready. I don't want to fight this anymore. So yeah, this person's trying to become much more mindful of their thought patterns that are destructive, and much more mindful of not reacting and breathing through those fears, so to speak, and trying to come back to a balanced place so they can interact with you from a balanced, heart-centered space. I can't bottle up my emotions any longer. This is really positive. The transformation that's occurring is them being able to be more of their true self, take the mask off, open their heart, let their guard down basically with you. So today you may actually hear from them, that you may hear an apology, you may hear them express their feelings, or this is just what they're thinking about today. They're thinking about how they could communicate their truth, or how they could maybe reach out and make amends. I want to wake up beside you every day. Yes, this person wants to work on your connection. They want harmony. They want to feel that peace of, you know, going to bed every night with you and waking up, and that kind of family or harmonious like relationship. I've not been taught how to express my feelings, so yeah. They're trying to make sense of their feelings today, because they were taught from childhood onwards to bottle up their feelings. I feel like they've had a struggle trying to interpret their emotions throughout their life. And so maybe you've been trying to get them to express their feelings, but they haven't been able to put those into words, or put their feelings into a sentence kind of thing. And they kind of just clam up in those moments, but they're trying to overcome that and really think about their feelings and what they mean and how to express them to you. No one is like you. You are so incredibly special to me. Wow. So they're really respecting you. Maybe they're realizing their mistakes today. They're realizing they took you for granted at times. Maybe they're feeling like they don't deserve you because you've been very patient and understanding with them. They're feeling today that they're very lucky to have you in their life, and they want to do right by you and right by this connection. So let's pull some messages out of the bag next. Controlled. So yeah, they're very much controlled by their fears. And they're worried, their fear is about being controlled. So yeah, if you're trying to get them to come out of their shell, or trying to get them to come closer, or trying to get them to do anything or feel a certain way, they're seeing that as being you trying to control them, and they need to come to their own conclusions. This person needs a lot of space and time sometimes to really understand their own feelings for you and become confident, and in a way where, you know, it's coming from them and not because they're feeling pressured to feel certain things or do certain things. They're connecting with you and your higher self today. They're trying to seek reassurance, wanting to know how you feel by connecting with your energies. Yeah, different paths. They're like, they do have some thoughts still, like Are you meant to go down different paths, or are you meant to continue to work on the connection? They do want to work on it, but yeah, right now today their thoughts are still a bit unsure. Yeah, chasing has been the problem here. They don't like you chasing them. They feel hunted down kind of thing. It doesn't feel like their choice to open up and express their feelings, so they're running away. Whatever we chase runs away. You make me feel so alive. Okay, so despite everything that's going on, all this triggering is making them become more aware of their true self. It's making them realize that they are healing and releasing a lot of things, even though it's very challenging. Let's look at the divination dice. They want to be your king. They want to be the best version of themselves for you. This is also about the crown chakra is opening within this person. They're seeing the truth by taking distance and space. And this is blue, so you will hear from them. They want to communicate with you. Today they're thinking about how to approach that. So I see this as like the matrix, the red or the blue pill. Blue pill meaning illusions and comfort zone. Red pill meaning truth and challenges. So when they run away, there is a part of them that wants to take the blue pill and just step back into their comfort zone, and I feel like they're feeling bitterness and resentment towards you because they're like, this connection is so difficult, but you know, it's not your fault. It's like the soul contract. But I do feel they're going to be taking that red pill of truth and continuing with this challenging relationship with you, so that they can see more of the truth and become more of who they are. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of arguments or conflicts between you, and they're seeing you as a troll. There's misunderstandings, like they feel like you're attacking them with your words or something, and you may feel like they're doing the same. The map, treasure map, okay? So yeah, they're willing to go down this journey. They're trying to find the map, the way into harmony with you. So they're really thinking about that a lot today. And yeah, Hermes, the messenger. You may hear from them, or they're thinking about how to approach you with some sort of communication. They want to come back into your life. So let's finish this reading with the charms. What additional information do you need to know about this person, about what they're thinking and feeling about you today? So yeah, they may go into their shell a lot, but they're thinking about, just like this hedgehog, they're very shy creatures, but they're thinking, how can I open up to you? And it's got the rosy pink cheeks, so they feel embarrassed about being vulnerable with you. But you know, this hedgehog isn't rolled up in a ball. They want to open up to you. They want positive change with this fan. This is like the Wheel of Fortune, but it's like that fan is like a powerful energy. They feel pushed away. They may push you away. There may be the kind of like this bullying kind of fears, but it's just the triggering. It's just all the fears that are coming up and being projected. And in those moments, maybe you and this person can't really see clearly, but they want to mend your connection. We have a sewing machine. This is saying they feel that you're cut from the same piece of cloth, and there's a bond between you, like the sewing machine literally bonds two pieces of fabric together kind of thing. They want to mend your connection. They don't want to cut the ties, because that death card showed the ties being cut, but they don't want to. Or if you have tried to cut the ties and you're broken up. They want to get back together. They want to mend this. Today they're really going inwards. This lantern represents the hermit. They're trying to really discover the truth. The moon and the star. They want a healing of their subconscious that is sabotaging and causing all these difficulties. And we have this glass of wine. This is like the Ace of Cups. They're trying to see your connection as the glass is half full rather than half empty. And they want a new beginning in love. They're trying to have that self-love. They're trying to just reconnect with the heart knowing rather than the mind kind of thing today, so that you can have this new beginning when the time is right. They want this new beginning to be really soon as well. I'm definitely feeling that. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you. If it has, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.